Greetings adventurers, my name is Jisok Jang, head of the game design division for Black Desert. Spring is finally approaching after a freezing winter, and last spring I appeared on the commentary video for Land of the Morning Light Part 1, which has already been almost a year. Time seems to be flying by, and this year we have been persistently updating you on development through the Black Desert Global Lab, and we are focusing on organization of the system and contents. So there's not been much time to give you all an update via a video for a while. And while we are still working hard, it would be a big shame if we had no new updates to share with you all. We will be sharing some recent news and development updates, which some may see as trivial things, but they are things we have been putting a lot of work into. So we ask for your support and encouragement. First, let's start with our PC classes. You might have a ton of questions, especially about class balance. We are diligently preparing what has been revealed in the global lab. As every class needs careful adjustments, it's taking a little longer than expected. We will make sure that everything is thoroughly tested and polished before it's rolled out. Today, besides the ongoing balance work, we'd like to share some extra content we've prepared, including adjustments to number of hits for each class's skills. In BDO, the number of hits for a skill is set based on each class's weapons and motions. These hits, combined with several factors, such as attack motions and effects, contribute to the hit satisfaction in BDO. While many of you expressed your love for this system, the increasing number of classes and the number of hits per skill have started to put a strain on our servers. This is particularly noticeable in large-scale content, where lots of players gather, leading to increased lag. So, we've decided to implement some serious optimization measures alongside our balance work. What you're seeing now is a demo of Hashashin's Ensnaring Sands and Serpent's Coil Awakening skills, which deliver 19 and 27 hits respectively. The next clip shows the same skills after reducing the number of hits by over 70%. You will notice that compared to before, that it's more smooth and agile. Hashashin is just one example. We are optimizing the number of hits in this manner for all skills across all classes. This isn't just about reducing numbers. We are ensuring to carefully tailor the changes to suit each class's unique motions. And don't worry, reducing the number of hits will not decrease the overall damage output. We're increasing the damage per hit to keep it consistent with the current levels, which means the balance and performance in PvE will remain unchanged. However, in PvP, a reduction in the number of hits could potentially affect accuracy and evasion. Therefore, for skills with reduced hit counts, we will be adjusting accuracy to compensate for this. What you're seeing now is Musa's Crust Crusher Awakening skill. You can see an increase in damage per hit and adjusted accuracy due to the reduced number of hits. Let me explain a bit more about this accuracy adjustment. In essence, we are increasing the skill's damage to match the reduction in hits, so the total damage will remain the same as before. But as the number of hits decrease, the variance in damage applied with each attack changes. For example, if the accuracy rate is 50%, you can expect around 5 hits for a 10-hit attack, with a variation of 2 to 7 hits per attack. If the same skill is reduced to 2 hits, you would expect 1 hit per attack, with each attack possibly resulting in either 0 or 2 hits. Since reducing the number of hits can increase the variance in damage, we've adjusted the accuracy to maintain the perceived damage to be as close to the original as possible. Our goal with the accuracy adjustment is to preserve as much of the original experience in PvP as possible. However, we ask for your understanding as there may be slight difference in accuracy and evasion items due to the changes. Once we've completed this optimization, you can expect an improved frame rate during combat, and particularly a reduction in server lag during large-scale PvP content like Conquest War and the War of the Roses. You know those moments when you're in the thick of battle and suddenly take a massive hit. We expect significant improvements in such situations. We're in the final stages of optimizing number of hits, and we're hoping to roll it out first, in April, via the global lab. After thorough testing and polishing in the lab, we'll update it onto the official server. Rest assured, we're working hard to create a more enjoyable gaming environment for you. I would like to talk about the revamp of 200% Black Spirit's rage skills. They're a type of ultimate skills intended to make you feel like a main hero in the game. For certain classes, these skills are powerful, but they may not seem effective or cool to use. What you can see now is Warrior's 200% Black Spirit's Rage Awakening skill, Grave Digging. Looking at it now, it feels lacking compared to Warrior's current state. Some of these skills that have this lackluster feeling will be revamped for certain classes. The classes listed here will be revamped. Some classes may be missing from the list, but we've selected the ones we believe need improving first. They will be reviewed again if we determine further adjustments are needed. And now, here's the revamped versions of Warrior's 200% Black Spirit's Rage Awakening skill, Grave Digging. Personally, I think this suits the concept much better than before. I hope our Warrior adventurers will be satisfied. This update should be implemented by April or by May at the latest. You won't be disappointed. Speaking of 200 Black Spirit Rage skills, we know that you might feel disappointed that these skills can't be used alone. With this upcoming patch, a set effect will be added to Tungrad accessories. These are iconic items that have been in BDO for a long time. As you can see, by equipping all Tungrad accessories, a set effect will be activated, which substantially increases the max Black Spirit Rage an adventurer can obtain by themselves. That means you will be able to easily utilize the 200% Black Spirit's Rage skills by yourself. Once the patch has been implemented, Tungrad accessories would undoubtedly provide advantages. I trust this will be welcomed news for adventurers who have been eagerly waiting for this update. To ease concern after this patch, we will be implementing measures to prevent the exploitation of set effects through constant equipping and unequipping of accessories during combat. I'm sure some of you are surprised at the sudden mention of a Tungrad accessory set effect, but for some of you, you may have a hunch about one more thing. Yes, that's right, the long-awaited Deboreka ring will finally be introduced. True to its name, the Deboreka ring is set to be established as the ultimate accessory in BDO. The enhancement effects are as follows. Preparations are underway to allow you to obtain the Deboreka ring from Erithia's Limbo, which will soon be overhauled. You'll be able to obtain a new exclusive item from monster zones requiring stats, AP and DP of 720 or higher. Once obtained, you can use the item to enter the overhauled Erithia's Limbo, where you'll have the opportunity to acquire Deboreka ring and other highly valuable items. As of now, it will be the only location where it can be found. However, as mentioned during the last year's Calthian Ball, work is in progress to make Deboreka accessories obtainable through a variety of challenge-type content and not just monster zones. This content plan is also progressing well, and as soon as the development is complete, we'll share the news through the global lab. My heart is always racing with anticipation each time a new item is introduced. Yet, we've been cautious not to diminish the value of existing items by flooding the game with new ones too often. Even so, it seems that this is the right timing to introduce such a range of new items. While this time we're adding just the Deboreka ring, starting from the updates in summer, other new items will be prepared, along with a range of fresh content. Next up is the status of the quality of life and the simplification of content and items. We know many of you enjoy life skills and have been awaiting the integration of life skill levels. This is almost ready and is set to be released with the update on April 17th in Korea. Global update will come later. Each character's life skill levels will be calculated and applied on a family basis. Before the integration of life skills levels on April 17th, we will give you more details in a notice. We are also preparing the system related to guilds, and we'll start off with the addition of the guild manor, where a member's manor is designated as the guild's main base. Guild members can then teleport to this manor at any given time. In the past, when you wanted to meet with guild members, you would have to just say, let's meet at Battle Arena. But now, you'll be able to meet up at a cozier space. The simplification of items also continues. We are focusing on the basic Blackstones first, and will soon move to others such as Great Ocean and other Blackstones. Well, let's talk about the outfit, shall we? At the beginning of this year, the Academia outfit was released. Before its release, we were concerned about how this outfit would be received, but now we are satisfied with the response. Thanks to the interest and the support from adventurers, we have been able to gain confidence and continue passionately preparing the new outfit. First, an outfit suitable for the spring season is scheduled to be released on April 9 for all classes. Its name is Primavera. I just want to say that we hugely appreciate your participation. We have also prepared a pair of glasses that will complement the outfit nicely. To us, outfits are considered more than just simple items, but are an integral part of the game content. We're committed to creating products that adventurers will enjoy. There's one more thing, and it's not an outfit. We're developing a feature for adventurers to customize the color of their Blackstar weapons effect based on preference. It may seem like a minor addition, but we know some love cohesiveness when it comes to color. We hope that it appeals to adventurers who wish to express their individual style. As of now, we're working on offering 5 to 8 different effect colors. I hope that you'll be able to have fun with it. Changes are also coming to the music album. You can press Ctrl to select all notes, click a bar to select all notes off the bar, load instruments from another score when starting on a new piece, mute background music when the compose window is opened, and display my instruments in different colors. These are some of the quality of life improvements requested by our musician adventurers. Now, we wouldn't have made a video if that was all, would we? There's more coming. First, we're expanding the note limit from 2K to 10K. However, this will change the fundamental structure of playing your pieces, so this will take some time to apply. We hope you understand. Along with this, we're removing the note limit by grade, which will allow you to play any score you get if you have the instruments to play it. Increasing your grade will also be changed from repeat quests to the number of scores played. We're also prepping instruments playing for all classes. We hope this ease of entry will allow more adventurers to enjoy playing music in the game. We're also adding 3 new instruments. The first new instrument is the horn. We had many requests for another brass instrument. By adding the horn, there'll be more deep and epic scores composed. We're also adding the clarinet to bring more warmth. I'm sure it will give you more choices when composing melodies for your music album. Last but not least, we've asked Marnie for a special request for those who want a more exciting guitar. And so, Marnie made the electric guitar for us. It should add more modern vibes to your music. We are also preparing a feature to change instrument volumes, which has been highly requested. This was always troublesome because changes in volume affected existing scores. We searched for a method to add the feature that did not affect them, and we finally have a solution. For the electric guitar, 3 effects will be provided. Since each effect is considered an instrument itself, you could say we're technically adding 5 different instruments. It's the same as having 4 types of Marnians. Marnie Guitar Silver Wave has a clean sound with no effects. Marnie Guitar Highway boasts a refreshing overdrive for speedy licks. And lastly, armed with a deep and heavy distortion you typically imagine for rock music, the Marnie Guitar Hex Glam. As someone who loves rock music, I can't wait to hear all the crazy face-melting riffs our musicians will create and add to their music albums. We're hoping to update and apply the new instruments as music album changes during April. That concludes the updates we've prepared. However, Since we're here and want to share a bit more, here's an update currently in development. Introducing Land of the Morning Light, Seoul. The dev team is currently working hard together to add Seoul to the game, which is scheduled for the summer in Korea. In addition to Gwanghwa Moon and Gyeonghwa-ru shown during last year's Calphian Ball, we're also developing new locations. First, the Royal Investigation Bureau. It is a judicial and security office directly under the king. It appears in many period K-dramas, so it may be familiar to some of you. As you can see, there are detained criminals. What is going on in Seoul? And behind it, you can see the large Dongship-jakak and Mount Ashi. These should give you a clue as to how large Land of the Morning Light Seoul really is. Next is a place called the Flower Sunken Swamp. This area is located northwest of the Hwanghae province. It has a beautiful, colorful background, but the thick fog covering the area seems to suggest it's hiding a dark secret. This is where the tale of the Janghwa and the Hongryun, first introduced during the Calphian Ball, takes place. As before, we are preparing a collection of 8 tales for you to enjoy. Here's another image. These are the ruins of a castle. This seemingly huge castle is now nothing but ruins because it lost its war against the Land of the Morning Light. Some of you can probably guess where this is by now. Yes, this is the home of Tamer, the castle ruins in the Land of the High Clouds. Designed with Goguryeu's mountain fortress in mind, here you'll have to fight a boss named Bulgasal. We hope you look forward to the stories and battles of the new area. We're also preparing improved audio for the Land of the Morning Light Seoul. In terms of background music, Donghae's story was focused on ordinary people, so the music was based on lively Samulnori. For Seoul, the music revolves around Jonggak, traditional palace music to fit the region. Many adventurers enjoyed the unique environment and story of the Donghae province in Land of the Morning Light. We're working hard on Seoul to provide you with yet another unique and memorable experience. We hope you look forward to a new adventure there. Thank you. Also, for adventurers who enjoyed Land of the Morning Light main quests, I'm sure you'll remember Dark Bong Hwang. The image I'm showing you now is Dark Bong Hwang of Mount Ashi. We know that a lot of you are waiting for Slumbering Origin weapons, which have been designed with a dark Bong Hwang motif, which looks incredible. It's not yet time to discuss its features, but we are putting a lot of effort into the development to present something great to our adventurers. Also, as mentioned before, in Seoul, the Black Shrine will be focused on a group battle for guilds. Instead of a group of 20 to 30 rushing to deal high damage, we're focusing on creating a more strategic battle, where a smaller group engage with the boss in an enjoyable way. We've received many requests for more guild-friendly content, and we hope that with this new Guild Black Shrine that any gaps are filled. With the upcoming contents of Seoul, including its story and the Guild Black Shrine, new content and new types of items will also be updated. We are working hard to bring you more exciting and joyful content. That's all we've got prepared for today. This year marks the 10th year since the beginning of BDO. Thanks to all of our adventurous support, we have been able to come this far. We will continue to always develop with gratitude. And while our 10-year anniversary is important, we know that we must keep running forward to make it to 20 years. We will keep striving towards consistency with patience in order to make Black Desert better. While sometimes we may be lacking, we are eternally grateful to those adventurers who believe in us and are by our side. I'll see you again next time with more exciting news. Thank you.